Today's question is all about finding and making envelopes to fit my custom size cards. This is the Creative Crafters podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, finding envelopes quite often is most difficult because your custom-made cards don't necessarily follow all the standards. If you had a 5x5 card, fine, you could probably find some envelopes, but it's still not that easy. If you use the standard number 10 envelope or number 8 envelope and you measure those and make your cards those size, then it's very easy. However, I find when I'm making cards, I do them all kinds of sizes and shapes, and it's not that easy to figure out exactly what I will do for an envelope. Now, to make your own envelope, it's actually quite easy. What you want to do, of course, is take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and position your card diagonally between the top and the bottom so that you have paper on either side and the top, and then fold each side in so that that covers the card entirely. Now, what you want to do, of course, is then push down those edges of the card and open it up and take your card out. And you will find that your envelope size in the middle is going to be that size. For example, a 5" by 5" card, you probably want 5 1/4 and 5 1/4 for the inside part. Now, that's the easy piece. You've measured those out. But what are you going to do for the top, bottom, and sides? Well, you know, when you are folding over the sides, you don't need to come halfway across. You need to come about 1/3 of the way across. Now, I know with a 5" width, finding 1/3, you're going to have approximately 1 3/4 inches to 1.5 inches on either side. So we know that we would have 1.5, 5 1/4, and 1.5. And then for the top and bottom, you want the bottom to come up 2/3 and the top to come down 1/3. Once you've measured those all out, all you need to do is put together the squares, side, top, bottom, middle, to get the appropriate size for what you're looking for. Now, I do have some videos on making your own envelope, so I would suggest you go look for those on my YouTube channel, which is Bette's Makes Media, and just search for envelope and you will find the exact tutorial on how to do that. Now, when you're cutting these envelopes out that you make, you can't do it straight up and down because it's going to require a larger than mat. What I do is I take the whole design and change it to a 45-degree angle, giving me the ability to make it longer and wider than I normally could. I do believe it'll go 17 by 17 in order to fit on that 11. So that's just a little tip. Now, this has been Your Questions Answered and the Creative Crafters Podcast.